What's going on, weirdos? Once again, it's your man Shane Kid Walker here with HollyWeird TV, bringing you yet another video. And today, I am going to be releasing the results and reviews video for last night's NXT Takeover in your house. And ladies and gentlemen, weirdos, it is a lot to unpack, but pretty good show overall. I'll get into the final grade a little bit later, but here's what went down at TakeOver in your house. The opening contest features a six-woman tag team match with the likes of Mia Yim, Shotzi Blackheart, and Tegan Knox taking on the team of Candice LeRae, Dakota Kai, and Raquel Gonzalez. Now, ladies and gentlemen, not really much to say about this tag team match. Great action, first of all, to start off the show, but it kind of didn't really do anything for me because I'm gonna tell you why. It was basically a plug for the Mia Yim, Candice LeRae, Keith Lee, and Johnny Gargano feud, who they've been feuding over the last month over on NXT on Wednesday nights. And again, like I said, nothing to really speak of here. Really great action. Raquel Gonzalez looking like China throughout the match. Pretty good work by her. She's coming into her own and whatnot. But again, kind of not really much to talk about here in a way, but really good way to start off the show. I'm gonna give it, if I had to rate it, I'd give it maybe 3.5 stars. Not a bad opener, but again, kind of was like a last minute shoving, just I guess for the sake of having an opening contest and stuff like that. But once again, kind of furthering the feud between Mia Yim and Candice LeRae alongside their respective spouses, Keith Lee and Johnny Gargano. After that, we have Finn Balor taking on Damian Priest, and let me tell you something. I kind of want to take a line from a fellow vlogger, Brian Zane. Finn Balor pressed his X button to begin this match, man. Right before the bell, Finn Balor delivers a drop kick to Priest into the corner, and it is on from there. Major bump that I saw earlier, kind of was crazy. They kind of utilized the stairs a little bit, the bottom portion of the stairs, and Finn Balor takes a massive bump onto the ring apron after Damian Priest kind of like side slams him onto the apron. It looked kind of sick, but later on, Balor kind of gets his heat back after he pushes Priest on the same latter half of the stairs, and Priest catches the corner. Kind of looked kind of sick to me. It did it to me. I don't know, and this might have been a work, but the way he hit that edge did not look good. I'm thinking as Balor is going to charge towards him, he's going to catch the brunt, like the actual stairs. But no, he caught the side, like the edge of it. And it looked pretty gnarly. But Finn Balor wins after delivering two DeGraws via pinfall, and yeah, I get this match 5 stars because of the bumps and everything that was going on with it. Because like, you can't get a better worker than Finn Balor in NXT. That's just my opinion. And you know what? I'm actually recant that. There are pretty capable workers the level of Finn Balor in NXT, like Gargano and Ciampa themselves. More on them later, by the way. But just saying right now, Finn Balor, known as the Prince, he's reaching the top of his game once again. Up next, we have the NXT North American Championship match with Keith Lee and Johnny Gargano. Keith Lee in maybe his third title defense, if I'm able to remember correctly. And y'all, from the jump, this match was bananas. This had to be, in my opinion, match of the night. And matter of fact, I'm going to give it that honest match of the night because it was just that good. A lot of false finishes, a lot of high spots, and in the match itself. First of all, I want to give a shout out to Keith Lee for supporting the Black Lives Matter movement in his ring gear, in his entrance gear, and his actual ring gear. Kudos to him. Love to see it. Love the support and things like that, man. And like I said, one of my favorite parts of the night during what happened during this match. You guys know there's plexiglass due to COVID-19 with the crowd being around and stuff like that. So the WWE sets up plexiglass in the performance center, that way, social distancing, wonka wonka. So they're outside the ring, and I didn't see it coming. Now I know Keith Lee's he's one of the better big men in the game today. So, and what got me was he charges at Gargano, and Gargano takes a bump through the plexiglass. It was so hilarious. Now, this just me, man, and maybe this is the face thing to do, the baby face thing to do. But after that, I think Gargano's done, so why not just leave the match there? But of course, being upstanding sportsman that he is, Keith Lee continues the match despite Gargano's injuries. And another highlight was Gargano utilizing his car key again, gouging the other eye of Keith Lee. He hits the Blackheart DDT over the top rope. To a 2 count. I thought that was the end of the match, but it wasn't. But Keith Lee, and I realized some of Keith Lee's moves they're named after Dragon Ball moves, like the Spirit Bomb and the his finishing move. You guys know what I'm talking about. It's basically the Samoan drop into the jackhammer type power slam thing. It's pretty cool, but I'll probably think of it after I'm done recording. But anyway, Keith Lee gets the victory. He retains another 5-star match on the night. Had to be match of the night in my opinion because of the ridiculousness of the entire match. And then let's not forget that Mia Yim and Candice LeRae ran interference, because of course they did. Up next, we have a match that surprisingly wasn't the main event. And it's Adam Cole, baby, taking on the Velveteen Dream in a last chance match in a parking lot brawl for the NXT title. Now, okay, since COVID-19 broke out, since the virus became more serious than we all expected, WWE has been putting on these cinematic matches, okay? The Boneyard match at WrestleMania between AJ Styles and The Undertaker, last month's Money in the Bank ladder match at Money in the Bank, and last night's parking lot brawl between The Dream and Adam Cole. Now, here's the thing. Out of all 3 matches I just named, and with all due respect to Cole and Dream and the geniuses at NXT, this happened to be the weakest. I was kind of disappointed, believe it or not. Here's what happened, Cole. First of all, shout out to the entrances. I loved these guys' entrances. Adam Cole rolls out in a monster truck, all badass and shit. Fucking with the monster truck tires and shit. I was giddy. I was like, oh man, this is great. Then the fucking Dream rolls out. Now I'm thinking Mark Ronaldo, he kind of got a pop out of it. He said, I was expecting the Velveteen Dream to roll out in the little red Corvette, but no, the Dream rolls out in the Lamborghini, and guess who he's cosplaying as fucking Negan from the fucking Walking Dead series. I popped huge for that. I was like, oh yeah, this is about to be good. But the match itself was a bit of a downer in a way. So here's my take on it. It wasn't a bad match. It just, out of the 3 that we seen, this was the weakest, okay? So I'm gonna make a long story short. I don't want to give too much away. It was a lot of references. Mark Ronaldo said, no, I'm sorry, I think it was Tom Phillips. Adam Cole, or was it Dream? They've used the fire extinguisher, and he was like, oh, Shawn Michaels, fire extinguisher at In Your House. Shawn Michaels would be proud. I popped huge for that. There was a lot of old school In Your House references on the night, FYI. So I was just like, all right, cool, I'm cool. But the match, it was really super kick for super kick, you know. Both guys getting the moves of doom in, and it kind of ends. Oh, first of all, of course, the Undisputed Era interferes, but somehow Dexter Lumis pops up from under the fucking ring, and here he goes. He beats the hell out of Roderick Strong, and I think it was Colorado. I think it was Fish and whichever one. Beats the shit out of both of them and put them in the trunk of the car. So Dexter Lumis is a fucking kidnapper all of a sudden. Okay, got it. So the match ends after Adam Cole hits a Panama Sunrise onto a stack of steel chairs. Shout out to ECW, the Night It Rained chairs. Now, Adam Cole wins and retains. Now, here's the thing. It's rumored that Adam Cole's contract is up for expiration in August, which is roughly 2 months away. It is 2 months away. And I'm kind of having mixed feelings about Adam Cole going over on the Dream here. Now, if they built this as a last chance title shot for Dream, why not have him go over, considering the fact that Adam Cole may be leaving the company and he might be going All Elite? See what I did there? I don't know how to feel about it. I don't want to say the finish took away the grade, but it was shocking for me. You know, I don't think Cole should have went over. That's just my opinion. I think the wrong guy won this match personally. But if I had to give it a grade, I give it 4 stars out of 5 because, like I said earlier, other 3 cinematic match that the WWE has put on recently, this was kind of the weakest. Like, it was okay. It wasn't a bad match. It wasn't all out there and spectacular like Money in the Bank or the Boneyard match, but it was okay. It was fun to watch, yeah. But other 3, if I had to pick which one was the best, it'd definitely be the original, the Boneyard match. And again, this one was the weakest. Up next, we have Tommaso Ciampa taking on Karrion Kross, who's accompanied by Scarlett. And guys, this was pretty much a squash match. Pretty much, putting Karrion Kross over as this killer guy, as this superhuman athlete and stuff like that. But get this, I was kind of shocked that it was a squash, considering the status of Tommaso Ciampa. Now, I don't know what they're going to do with these two in the future or anything like that, but I wouldn't have made this a squash match at all, even though Ciampa had his moment to shine, his hope spots and all. But they squashed an established star in NXT to get Karrion Kross. So now look, I'm all for putting over a monster heel. I'm all for that, and Karrion Kross is doing a very great job at being a heel. I actually like the character. But here's the thing. Tommaso Ciampa, who's a former NXT champion and a former NXT tag team champion, they pretty much squashed him. I couldn't get with that personally because, like, he's established. All right, cool. I don't mind Ciampa losing to Karrion Kross. I get that. You want to build up Kross as this killer, but at the expense of an established veteran. I kind of was shaking my head on that one. It didn't really click with me in a way. So on the whole, the match was nothing really to watch. It wasn't really that good to me. So I gave it, and I was being generous. I gave it 3.5 stars because of what they're doing with Kross and because of the star power of Ciampa alone. So bam, that nets to 3 stars automatically. But and have to rate it, if I had to be honest, and rate it on the whole, just a half star of a match. Not really that good, not really that fun to watch or anything like that. It was just Karrion Kross getting put over as this killer. So there you go. And finally, our main event of the evening, we have NXT Women's Champion Charlotte Flair taking on Rhea Ripley and Io Shirai for the NXT Women's Championship. Ladies and gentlemen, now look. Again, I was kind of surprised that Cole and the Dream wasn't the main event. But okay, I kind of see why, because this NXT Women's Championship match was a lot better, a lot more pace. You know, Charlotte, who's who was the current NXT Women's Champion in her second reign, 12 championship reigns overall. Rhea Ripley, who basically has been getting a shaft ever since WrestleMania, and Io Shirai, who has really come into her own as an NXT superstar, and she is amazing. Joshi Championship Wrestling at its final, or whatever it is. I probably botched that, but anyway, great match here, great action here. What got the spot of the one of the spots of the night was when Io Shirai got on top of the roof, shades of old school In Your House, and performed the high cross body on both Flair and Ripley. Now, the end of the match came when Flair had Rhea Ripley in a figure 8, but here comes Shirai with the moonsault after Flair obviously attacked, used her weapon of choice, which is becoming her weapon of choice, her sledgehammer, basically. The kendo stick. She attacked both women and locked Rhea Ripley into the figure 8, but Io Shirai at the last second delivers a beautiful moonsault to pin and, get this, win the NXT Championship in a bit of an upset. I did not expect for Io Shirai to win, and on the whole, I got to give this match 4.5 stars. Great action, great in-ring chemistry by these 3 women. Not so many botches and stuff like that, but the ending kind of surprised me. You know, I kind of got to show it the kind of love that it deserves. You see what I'm saying? Some of you may disagree, but this match was pretty damn good. It was a pretty damn good match and a pretty damn great way to end the show with the new NXT Women's Champion, Io Shirai. My final grade for NXT TakeOver In Your House, ladies and gentlemen, is going to convert to 4.3 stars which converts to a B plus grade. Overall, a great show. Kinda let down by the Adam Cole and Velveteen Dream match, but a bit of a nitpick. It was still a great match overall, but kind of had higher expectations in a way because of the other two cinematic matches that the WWE has put on in recent memory. But Karrion Kross, Tommaso Ciampa didn't necessarily have to be a squash match. These are my cons, by the way. The 6-woman tag team match was pretty good, but pretty good opener, pretty solid opener. Really good match between Balor and Priest. Really match of the night definitely goes to this really great match, Johnny Gargano and Keith Lee for the NXT North American Championship. And, of course, Io Shirai bringing home the championship once and for all, finally reaching the apex of the women's division in NXT. Do you all agree? If so, or if not, tell us about it in the comment section below. And if you have any recommendation, please, by all means, leave those in the comment section as well. Now, programming note, people, this Sunday is WWE Backlash. So, in honor of the pay-per-view, I will be releasing yet another predictions video this Saturday at 2:30 p.m. And I will also be releasing results and reviews next Tuesday for the video at the normal time, 12:30 p.m. Again, thank you guys for listening. I'm your man, Shane Kid Walker. And remember, Hollywood is a weird place. This is HollyWeird TV.